Billionaire Discipleship, where building wealth, street wisdom, and serving Christ collides, but it doesn't divide. Man, this episode is pretty much, I would say, pretty much like an intro episode. And it's going to go into why I really wanted to start this whole podcast and like what it really means to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been I've been on my faith journey for about 5 years, and through through that through those 5 years, God has really showed me a lot. Like I can't even tell you how many books I done read, how many people I done talked to, how many experiences I done had. I'm not gonna sit here and say I done been through everything and I know everything now, but I think I know a good amount of stuff, and I know I stay more in tune with my spiritual side, but I also cultivate my business side, my leadership, my family, personal connections. Like you know what I'm saying, my communication skills, not just for my outside appearance and for my craft, but also for my family. How can I talk to my wife better? How can I talk to my child better? How can I talk to God better? How can I talk to my mother better? How can I have a conversation with somebody who's giving me a difficult time at work? Like situations like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like God really spoke to me through a lot of different situations. And the thing is, the craziest part is like this whole podcast wasn't even, it was, none of this was supposed to happen. Like real talk. Thing I hit my table. Real talk. I wasn't supposed to do none of this, bro. Like, and it's crazy because it's like I be following or watching a lot of people who be chasing their dreams, like authors, pastors, stuff like that. So it's like when you see those people do that stuff and then you get to like record and watch yourself like and you actually enjoy it, like have a real conversation. Like I wouldn't care if it was one person watching this or a million people watching this. I'm gonna say the same thing. I ain't trying to impress nobody. I'm really just trying to preach the truth, put my put my little street spin on it, and give what Jesus really grew in me and still is growing in me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into this episode. So the reason why I really started this podcast was to really show that you don't really, there's a better way to live it. You know what I'm saying? So it's when when I was in the streets, when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, 21. When I was in the streets, like ain't nobody tell me like, bro, you can make a real lot of bag from this whole stock market. You can really make a bag from the whole real estate. Like you don't even got own real estate to make a bag. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you could just like get the commission. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you think of it like that and put it into that type of perspective, and it's like I want not only just the younger generation, but also even 20, 30, 40, even 50. I don't care if you're 60, 70. For this podcast can be for you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you really believe that God really had a calling on your life to make a lot of money, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just gotta make a lot of money for the right reason. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can't just make a lot of money just for you and yourself or you and your family or you just want to flex. Like nah, like don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't have fun, but why not try and go help somebody? Why not try to go help a community? Why not try to go help a purpose? Why not try to go help a cause? Like actually devote yourself to that cause. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy because it's like when I was in the streets, I wasn't thinking about like the future, like the way I think about it now. Like I'm 5, 10, shoot, keep it real. I'm 50, 60, 70 years in the future. Like I'm I'm really trying to live till like I'm 90, 99, like Warren Buffett. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the real billions come in. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna touch a bill before then, but keep it a buck with you. I'm trying to touch 100 bill. But I probably won't even touch my first bill until I'm like 50. Then after 50, that joint just gonna roll. That joint gonna be like it's gonna be like a snowball effect, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. And I'm only 26 right now. So I got 24 more years, bro. On top of the 5 that I already put. So that's already almost 30. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Your boy gonna have that bag, bro. But like you gotta realize, like, if you really put in the knowledge in the all right, this is I'm gonna keep it real buck with y'all. I was real live risking my life, flipping packs, pills, white straps, mm, anything you could think of. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I was already risking my life for that. Why would I not try to like like in stock market or in business? There's things called risk. There's people who take a lot of risk and sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't, and there's people who take a little bit of risk. I'm not saying you should take a whole bunch of risk, but you was already taking a risk from the streets, risking your life 5, 10, 15. Some 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 of the things that I probably did probably risk at least 15, 20 years big, like real talk. And I'm not even trying to like slice my head up or anything like that. Like I'm being real straight up with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, thank God I never got caught for anything. And I don't do none of that anymore. And I turn from my ways. But yeah, like my life definitely could have went a whole nother way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and when I heard this quote, I think I was in the streets when I heard this quote. I was watching a Pablo Escobar documentary, and the dude, I really wish it was on Netflix. That's all I know. It was on Netflix, but I don't remember exactly what it was called. But the dude pretty much was like, if Pablo Escobar would have had used, if Pablo Escobar would have had applied his drug game to legal ways to make money, he could have no doubt been a wealthy billionaire, businessman. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like he already had the smarts from the streets. All he had to do was apply it to like the actual business. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's like when you put it in that type of perspective, it's like, dang, bro, like say like you was in the streets at like 13. Alright, you get out at like 17, like, and you actually turn your life around, and you like you get what I'm saying? Like you start walking the right way, like doing the right things, and like, dog, you could take those years. You know what I'm saying? You could take those 4 years, boom. That's pretty much like 4 years of school that you already had from the streets. Like you're gonna be able to tell it's like somebody trying to BS you, or pretty much spit you a lie, or pretty much like you get what I'm saying? Like you got that hunch. Not only do you got the Holy Spirit, but you also got that hunch. So it's like when you think of it like that, it's like, dang, you can rely on get that bag. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, and it's like it's crazy because it's like I'm not sure who said this quote either, but a rich man without God is just a poor man with money. And if you really put in that perspective, right, the rich man might be rich on the outside, but he's poor on the inside. And the poor man might be poor on the outside but rich on the inside. But like when the poor man's circumstances is better to change than the rich man. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't get me wrong. Yes, chasing the bag is also what I'm about, but I'm more in tune about staying anchored to Christ. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we gonna still make that bag. The mic was all messing up and yeah, but I had to get it all right. But um yeah, like we gonna rely. I'm gonna show y'all how I really like how you could really make a bag like from your street perspective to like the stock market, real estate, business. Excuse me. I'm gonna put y'all on to the people I listen to on a daily basis. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, I probably got like 10, 15, 20, 30 different people I listen to on a daily basis. Not every day. I alternate through the days and sometimes I alternate through the week. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm gonna show y'all how much profit I realized I used to make in the streets, what I used to get, how I used to flip it, this and that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Not too detailed, but at least detailed enough. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna show y'all that side, but I'm gonna also show y'all the stock market side and how much profit you can really make from that. And I really want you to really stay into because I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you, bro. I genuinely think I made more money in the market. That's just me. I'm gonna let y'all think that what y'all think, and y'all gonna be able to see what it do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I really put so much into reading books, like cultivating my craft with numbers and learning about the history. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you, bro. Some of that history was boring, bro. Like, and I ain't even gonna front. Like I don't remember every single detail, but I do remember the key parts, and I can have a real conversation with economics. And pretty much we can go into like, oh, um what happened in 1720? Was it 1720? The South Sea bubble, whatever year that was. I know what the bubble was. I'm not really good with the year. But now y'all got me questioning myself, bro. Jeez. But let me keep going. But like I could go into a whole conversation about what Isaac Newton did and how he pretty much fumbled a bag and this and that. Like people perceive him as smart, but the whole time, look at him, bro. Like he lost more than half of his wealth through that boom and bust cycle. Like, and then that's what I'm talking about. Like, I put so much into it because I genuinely believe that God is gonna bless me with the billions. And when I mean God's gonna bless me with the billions, I'm not talking about just billions for me and my family. I'm talking about billions for me to not just give out, but help people like escape the 9 to 5. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's like I get it, bro. Like right now I'm working a 9 to 5. Like I get it, like the hustle is a hustle, but like keep with it, bro. Keep with it and keep with God. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like I can't even tell you, and that's why I mm, don't just take my business side serious or my hustle side serious. I take my spiritual side more serious because my spiritual side is genuinely like an anchor and it holds me down and it holds me. I can't even tell you how many times I done broke down at work or 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 had silence and solitude and realized I broke out into tears or was praying and had broke out into tears or genuinely just was praying and like just felt that deep burden off of me, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like and it's like I was already risking my life in the street, so why would I not risk my life for one with Jesus? Let's get that. But for two with the market. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was, bruh, if you had a rock, I'll like keep it a buck with you. If you had a rock, I'll rob you, bro. Like if you had 10 rocks, I'll really rob you, bro. Like back then, that's just what it was, bro. Like keep it real with you, bro. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's like back then I thought like that, but like if I would have had the mindset that I had now, it would have been a whole different way. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that I wish those moments didn't happen because those moments genuinely brought me closer to Christ. And I know it's crazy to say, but like the remorse for my sins that I felt in those seasons genuinely wanted me genuinely I wanted to develop a relationship with Christ for he can forgive my sins. Not just to forgive my sins, but just to build a better person. Like I wanted to look at a picture of myself and like, bro, who is that dude, bro? Like real talk. And I can do that now. Like you get what I'm saying? It's like you get what I'm saying. So it's like that's a blessing right there, bro. Amen to that. That is a blessing right there. But it's like y'all gotta think, like definitely if you from the streets, like dog, you got more of an advantage on Wall Street if you was from the streets than you did if you went to Harvard. Like real talk, like, and I know it's not a real study, so I can't really prove it yet. Yet, I got some not right now in the working, but I definitely have prayed about some moments and some people who come into my life where I can build a foundation like that. But so it's like you gotta think about it. Like, imagine if you was to give somebody in the prison system a second chance, like invest into them, like give, like start a program with uh prisoners or ex-convicts or whatever, and pretty much really genuinely change their life around where they can really make a lot of money legally, like they can still work their job but stay focused on this, and then they can make a bag where they don't even have to work anymore. You get what I'm saying? So it's like for like say if you're doing like 10 years of parole, and by the time you in your second, third year, you already bought yourself a house, you own your own business. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna come that fast, but like situations like that really inspire me. Like you know what I'm saying? They really get my spirit jumping. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what I mean. That's what I was talking about in the beginning of the episode. Like you really have to not only create a you not only have to create a craft for just yourself, but you have to create a craft that's also going to help somebody else. Like, say you want to sell, that's cool. Okay, what do you want to sell? What can you sell to improve somebody's life? Whether it be financial advice, whether it be um um health advice. It could be so much advice that people genuinely want to seek out. Dog, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna make a bag. You're gonna make a bag. And ooh, all right, I'm gonna get into. I haven't really touched the notes really, but I'm gonna get into pretty much when I was in the streets, right? I would go to Cali, catch a flight, hotel. That's about 300 right there. Go get two peas, ship them out. Boom. That's about two peas, 400 a pop, plus the hotel and flight. Let's just say 1,300, just to keep give it an even round number, 1,300 with the shipping and everything. Get it? in 4 days, 4 or 5 days, get it, flip it. Uh, it was some quick get off, so it was about 200 a zip, about 3,200 in 2 weeks, bro. All right, but like that 3,200 in 2 weeks sound good, but I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm really trying to tell y'all, bro. 3,200 ain't squat compared to the market. Like, keep it a buck with you, bro. Like I was just, I wish it was on this phone right here. It's on my actual phone, but pretty much this paper trade that I was going through when I'm recording this on May 8th of 2025, and pretty much when Trump announced the tariffs and everything, I was paper trading. I was listening to Josh Answers or from Trading Fraternity, and I listen to him on a daily basis. Cool dude, bro. He actually really taught me how to really trade options. He didn't really teach me, but like his videos really did help me, and I would definitely advise anybody who's listening to go check him out if you really want to get into it. But he was like, yeah, bro, like buy a put, forget about it. All right. So I ain't paper trade that day. I think I got caught up at work, bro. For real. I think I was working 7 days. No, I wasn't. Was I? No, I wasn't. Was I? No, I don't think I was. I don't think I worked 7 days that week. But I had got caught up at work and being busy. So I was like, I ain't really get a chance to like catch a paper trade before the market had closed. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna catch the jump the next day. The next morning, bro, I'm trying to tell you, the next morning, bro, yo, people was selling, bro. I was like, young, I could have made a bag, bro. Like real talk. Like I was showing one of my coworkers like a $70 play flipped to 3,500. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's like 3,500. Like, like that's crazy. So it's like when you think of it like that, $70 to 3,500 in one day, boom, you cranking. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like the paper trade that I made cost $800. That was the next day. I placed it early in the morning. Boom. 2 days go by. Sold that joint for 4,500. Boom. Took that 4,500. Bought two more uh two calls because I knew I was listening to Lance Roberts and he was like, yeah, bro, it's gonna be a quick rebound. And then it's gonna be like a choppy session after that rebound. I was like, all right, bet. All right, I'm gonna listen to him, bro. Picked up two calls, 535 calls. No, four. It was I don't know what number it was, bro, but it was the number of the S&P, whatever number it was, 35, and it was it was lower than that at the time. So I was like, all right, bet. Bought two of them jumps for 1,500 each. Then one put for 1,300. So I was like 43 right there. Boom. Week later, but no, yeah, about a week and a half later, bro. So just sold both of them Jones. The calls, both of them 8,800. You telling me 800, no flight, living my everyday life. I was going to work making my own, like making money. So you telling me I could go put my money that I already work for in the market for a month? And I'm not saying this is gonna happen every month, but I'm just saying this happened unexpectedly. 800 and you flip it to 8,800 in less than a month, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And not even talking about the plays that I had already sitting. I was already sitting on 6, 7 racks of plays that I knew that was probably gonna grow to like at least 10, 15, 20 if I let them Jones ride, because them Jones ride to the end of the summer, and I know it's gonna be a yeah, we can go into it, but I'm gonna hit y'all with this Google AI overview, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I got three Google AI overviews I gotta get through, and here's one of them. Sorry, my fault. I wanted to make sure I was getting the right one. So here's one of them. While there's no definitive amount, most experts would say you need at least a few $1,000s to start options trading seriously, with a suggested range between 2,000 and 5,000 to be able to execute a variety of strategies effectively. Being considered a pro would likely require a significant larger capital base and extensive experiences. Managing risk and complex option strategies potentially in the tens of thousands of dollars. You was already making flips 2 racks, 3 racks, 5 racks, 10 racks. Like you know what I'm saying in the street. Do that in the Wall Street, bro. Like you gonna make more money legally. You can lead a game alone. You can lead the violence alone. You get what I'm saying? Like you can realize start fresh, bro. And it's like all it takes is a book or an audio book or a podcast or newsletter. Like you know what I'm saying? YouTube, like you know what I'm saying? Like all you had to do is just check into that. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you was to incorporate 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, one, say you did three things a week. Listen to one spiritual thing a week first. Listen to one business thing next, and then listen to one leadership thing. You do those 3 things every week. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, bro. You gonna grow. I guarantee you. Here go the second Google AI part. To be considered a pro options trader, most experts would agree that a deep understanding of option strategies, market dynamics, and risk management, which typically translate to at least 5 to 10 years of active trading. That means if you start at 13, 14, by the time you 15, 16, like you know what I'm saying? Like you do the math. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you could rely on the 13 by the time you're 23, you add a couple hundred K to a mil. Like you get what I'm saying? And this is the last Google AI John, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm running a little over time. But according to the data, an average option trader with 5 to 10 years of experience can expect to make around 110,000 to $175,000 per year, depending on their firm location, trading strategy, and overall performance, with the top earners potentially making more, significantly more. You gotta think about that, bro. Like those three AI overview Jones that I gave y'all, bro, put into perspective to what you're doing in the streets or what you did in the streets to what you could do in the market. And it's like my favorite line is like the streets don't love you nor Wall Street. Might as well make a bag from Wall Street. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just keeping it real, being real talk. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Like and subscribe. Thank you for joining and welcome to Billionaire Discipleship. We're building wealth, street wisdom, and serving Christ collides, but it doesn't divide. Thank you.